Welcome to Long Life Travel. My name is James Long, and it is Shark Week, everybody. Shark Week. Where in the hell did you find something like that? Where on God's green earth did you find something like that? Anyway, we're going to Shark Reef. Shark Week, we're going to Shark Reef in Las Vegas. It ties into videos we're doing of things to do in Las Vegas with your family. Bonding, father-son bonding things, that's what we're doing. We're going to go to the Shark Reef, so...
Shark Reef is in the back of Mandalay Bay. You can get there, straight off of Las Vegas Boulevard. But it's in the back by the arena, which is I'm used to coming into, by the arena and by the convention center. There is the Shark Reef. It's connected right to the entrance of the convention center. Tickets, they go on sale at 9:30 a.m. and that the exhibit opens up at 10 a.m. And there are the ticket prices. They give a little bit of leeway to veterans and seniors. But anyway, if you're they're not that bad tickets. They're not going to kill you. Anyway, the entrance is nice. We always took the stairs. There's an escalator as well, but we took the stairs because I like less people. So that's just me. But it is it's a beautiful place. It just, I have this every time I go through there, I feel like I'm in an Indiana Jones movie. It's kind of funny, like I'm looking for something. But that's all. You'll go through these different hallways, and then you'll come to your first. Now, the first one here you're going to see is the Johnson's crocodile. And that's the first one. Really skinny nosed crocodile. Guess what they claim, or what they say, is that these crocodiles are lightning quick. Now, every time I've seen him, he is doing nothing but being the complete opposite of that, and relaxing and taking it easy. His eyes are open right there, if you can't tell, but they do shut eventually. He's just chilling. There's his friend in the water there. But like I said, every time we see them, they are relaxing. But supposedly they are lightning quick. And I don't want to see that part of them anyway. I'm good, just like this. So, yeah, and there's a plaque just outside of them. It shows how they have such strength when they bite down, but when they want to open their jaws, their muscles to open their jaws are so weak that the human hand can literally hold them easily, hold their jaws shut, and that's how we transport them. I'm sure you've seen the Crocodile Hunter and all that stuff like that, and seen them do that. Then you go over. There's a lot of different exhibits with different type of fish. I truly am not sure what these are, but they're just beautiful little areas, and they've got fish, and it's just real tranquil. Just it's nice just to walk around and take it in. And there are workers that are there, instructors, and you can ask them any questions. They have all the answers for you on the different creatures, different fish, and that are around. And this here is the Komodo dragon, Earth's largest lizard. And this guy is lazy too, but when I started to video, he was moving around. And when I got my video ready to focus on him, he decided to chill out. But apparently this guy, when he decides to eat something, he eats everything. He will eat the hoofs, the bones, the fur, skin. He consumes everything when they decide it's time to eat. So that's pretty creepy. He leaves no evidence. So, and then we've also got our snake here, which is pretty creepy. And if it was a python, obviously. And you're still going down the path here of Indiana Jones Temple. That's what it seems like. And these are some large fish. I did not catch what they were. We were just videoing them and checking them out. But they were massive, and they're throughout. There's large ponds throughout the maze of pathways, and these things are running around in there. And there's your stingray. These fish are just massive. I mean, there's huge. A lot of them. Their bodies are as big as my son, my 15-year-old son. They're huge. That is the piranha pond, by the way. They are creepy. Piranhas are creepy, man. Go back down this path. We're getting closer and closer. Now at the end is actually when we get to the sharks. But we get closer and closer. You have to go, keep going, keep going. You go through all this wildlife, all this sea life, and you eventually get to the large sharks. So we're getting there. I think we're gonna get a taste of our first shark here. Yes, we are. And it is feeding time. It's like they were feeding them over there, as you can tell. This was neat, and they have little statues and things like that. I told you, it looks like you're straight out of Indiana Jones. So funny. And now we're entering, this is the main place here. We're getting closer. We're getting closer and closer. Yeah, this getting closer to the main aquarium. There are just multiple aquariums everywhere. Obviously they have to be separated, or the sharks would pretty much, the large sharks would pretty much take care of all the rest of the wildlife. So. Near each of the aquariums, they will have boards and of information of all the different fish that are there. If I was to tell you that, it would take up the entire video, so I'm kind of letting you see. If you want to get any of that information, it is up on their website. Other than that, when you go there, like I said, they have boards and all over the walls. They have different information on every single fish that is there. So now to go into the main aquarium, you'll have to go, you go in a tube, walk through, and you'll see there's a few sharks in here, but the large ones are in the, obviously all the way in the back, which is the final aquarium you go into. And there's one of them right there. So I believe that's a sandbar shark. I'm not sure. I believe so. And these are not small. These are pretty big. They are pretty big. They're about my size, maybe a little bit smaller than me. Maybe. I highly doubt it. They're definitely as big as my son. So they're big boys. I mean, you're definitely not going to find a great white in this enclosure, but man, they're big. These sharks are big. I couldn't imagine running into that. Now, obviously, these fish are highly poisonous. And they are beautiful, though. Now this is the pond. They call this the stingray pond. So these are small little stingrays, and obviously they've got them to the point where they're not going to sting you or anything. And they'll let the kids just put their finger in the water, and they can run their finger along their back or along them just to see what they feel like. They are extremely monitored when kids do this. They're extremely monitored by the staff there to make sure that there's nothing bad is happening to the wildlife, to the stingrays. But they'll cover themselves up like this guy here and hide out. But they will have a certain amount of time where you're able to pet the wildlife, the stingrays, and then they will close everything off and tell the kids, okay, you have to keep it at rest, and then they'll do it again. They do it a certain amount of times where you can go, but they're not constantly having their fingers in the water. They do give them a chance just to be free and just to relax. So the stingrays anyway. This is the jellyfish. These are so cool. So they have a jellyfish aquarium there. It's all jellyfish, and it looks so like alien. It's so cool. I sat here for a while with my son and we looked at this. This is just, I mean, it's something you'll never see. You just don't see this. It's so alien to me, to us anyway. It's just so unique. I thought that was really fun. And obviously you don't want to be anywhere near these guys, but they are just fun to watch. It's so just creepy, alienous type of just creepiness, but it's really cool to watch. It was a really cool aquarium exhibit to look at. And being under the black light made it that much more creepy. And in this exhibit, obviously you're going to go see the jellyfish, and then there are aquariums in this area everywhere. So you're going to keep going from aquarium to aquarium. There's smaller ones, and they will have sea life of all kinds everywhere. And this one, I guess they have him, and then they have the starfish in here as well. These really large starfish, they're everywhere. And they love to cling on the glass. It's so funny. It just reminds us of, obviously, of Finding Nemo. You see this guy. It's just funny. They're everywhere. So I saw these fellas hanging on the bottom there, so I thought I'd get their picture. But it was pretty fun. There's a leopard shark. Leopard shark, they have their own little aquarium. It's little compared to the ones that the aquarium that the big sharks are in. Now these guys are about the size of my leg, maybe a little bit bigger. So they're not that big, but they were cool to look at. So now we're entering in the main aquarium. This is where the big boys are at. These are where all the main sharks are. You're going to see Galapagos sharks, sandbar sharks. You're going to see green sawfish in here. And there is even some green sea turtles. They're keeping separate during the feeding. So I guess when they feed them, they keep the sea turtles separate. I thought that they don't know if they're in here. I wouldn't think a sea turtle would be in here. But we saw them. So we'll take a look. I'll show you where they're at in a minute. This was the highlight, obviously. This is the large aquarium. These were all the big sharks. These babies are huge. They are huge. And there is your green sawfish. when you're in this exhibit, you will hear the creaking and popping and creaking of like a ship. It looks like you're in a ruined ship, like an old pirate ship, and you're in the ruins of it, and you can look outside of it, and that's what it looks like. So the sound effects around, you will have this creaking and popping of like wood that's cracking, and it's really a creepy spot to be in. It is, I mean, the ambiance is just unbelievable. So it's a really great exhibit. It really is. Now here they are feeding. There's actually staff that are feeding these sharks, and that's why they're so close to the surface up in that area. That's where they've been dropping some of the food, and when they do, man, whew, they get up there and they come to the side, and then they'll just switch back and grab the food and take it down to take it away. It's just it's crazy. I just caught the tail end of it, so I'm not seeing a lot of it anymore. Yeah, you can see that parts of that ship. Looks like you're in an old broken down pirate ship or old ship. And those sharks are just pacing around you. So there are the sea turtles, green sea turtles. They're up there. Now, I thought they were in the main tank. I don't remember them being up there all the time. So I think it's feeding time, and they put them up there during the feeding. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. I don't know. I just really don't know. So there's something I really need to look into, but because I'm not sure if I remember them being in the main tank or not, because I don't know how they would be in the main tank. I would think those sharks would just make them a nice meal. Well, we'll find out. We'll be back. You could sit in this place for hours and watch these sharks. They're just amazing. Now, the same way you come in is the same way you go out. So obviously it's a different tube, it's a different tunnel to leave. But as you leave, those sharks are still there. Now you're going inside the tank, basically, going through that tunnel. Those sharks will be sharks will be swimming above you and beside you. We had to get a couple more glimpses before we went through the tunnel. By the way. We walked right back in to get one more glimpse from the main tank and that old broken down pirate ship. So now as you're walking the exit, now there's got elevators that take you up, or you can take the stairs like we did. I just take stairs because I'm able to, and keeps me with less people around me. I like it that way. And they've got a shark reef shop like every other place. They want to sell you after they show you. We thought that was a fun little shirt. We did not go in the shop very much. Just come to the outside, take a look, and we took off there. Now, after you're done, they will take your photo. They'll take a photo of you on the way in. We did not do that. We've been here enough. So there is a photo op as you enter, and when you leave, they will let you look at the different pictures and select a picture, and you can take it home. And this is us going down that staircase. Like I said, there is a escalator right beside us and an elevator if you want to leave that way. But this is our little trip to the Shark Reef on Shark Week. So we thought you'd like to see that, and this is one of the many things you can do in Las Vegas as a family. Now, if you guys are interested, anybody's interested in coming to Las Vegas for a vacation, there are plenty of things to do as a family to have some fun, just like the Shark Reef at Mandalay Bay. So if you're interested in any of that information, please let us know at our Gmail, Longlifetravelco at Gmail, our Facebook page, Long Life Travel Company Facebook page, and our Instagram at Longlifetravelco. Get in touch with us.